everyone, and welcome back to my show. My name is Erica, and this is my small kitchen. And today, it's my birthday. Well, not technically my birthday. I was planning on releasing this on my birthday, but I am a terrible planner and scheduler. But rest assured, I am making this for my birthday, and I will be eating it on my birthday, and you know, to wrap up the episode. So today, we're going to be making some cheesecake, one of my favorite things in the world. And we're not going to make just any cheesecake, it's going to be a chocolate espresso cheesecake with a little bit of amaretto in there, because why not? It's a little bit more of a complicated recipe today, and it's going to take a little bit longer, but I'm really excited about it because I get to eat it, and it's my birthday, and that's fun, and I'm going to have a good time. So we're going to get right into it. Alrighty, so there's a few different things to this. Nothing too crazy, it just, you know, takes a lot of effort. What we have for our crust, I have some Oreo. These are mega stuff, just because somebody in the house wanted mega stuff. So I'm probably not going to use all that stuff. I'm going to scrape some out for the crust, so it's just not a soup. So we're making the crust with that, and we're going to need a little butter for the crust as well. 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese that I have been allowing to soften in my, again, hot kitchen. I have granulated sugar, some instant coffee, a cup of melted semi-sweet chocolate, and then I have 3 large eggs, and our Classica Amaretto. And then as a topping, which is optional, I'm going to put a ganache on top, which is just more chocolate and some heavy whipping cream, and then a little bit of whipped cream topping as well. And it's not a birthday without a birthday shot, right? Cheers. This is probably going to be so gross. I love almond liqueur, but I don't know if you're supposed to shoot it back. I'm struggling. Whew. That actually wasn't too bad. It's really sweet. So I want to give a fair warning again. I didn't try out this recipe before, so we'll see how it goes. I hope it turns out good, because this is going to be my birthday cake. Instead of doing a big 8-inch pie tin again of our cheesecake, I just love everything mini. So we're going to make little cheesecake cupcakes instead. So I have a 12-cup muffin pan tin thing here, and I'm just going to line that with paper little cover things. Let me set up my second camera. Up, up. I saw you. Up. And just put this aside. So it would be better if you had a food processor, but I do not. I have this little NutriBullet here, and I'm going to try to make the crust out of this instead of trying to smash it down in a Ziploc baggie, because I also do not have large Ziploc baggies. So I'd be doing the little sandwich things over and over again. So we're going to try this. As you can see, most of them are already missing, or some of them. So I'm just going to take my Oreos and scrape some of that double stuffed filling out of there, and try not to make a huge mess while I'm going. You want to keep some of the stuffing on there. I mean, if you have regular size Oreos, this would be a lot easier. But I don't.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so I have about 20 Oreo cookies in here that I'm just going to kind of roughly chop up a little bit. And don't worry, these won't go to waste. I'll put them in my whipped cream. Alright. Hopefully this works. I'm just gonna beat them up a little. I'm just gonna beat them up a little bit. Help it along here. I'm just making a hot mess. That's about right. Something like that, I think. Let's see. Yeah, still a couple of big chunks in there. We'll just, you know, pretend they're not there. Alright, so I have 4 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, and I'm going to slowly mix it in here. Now, you might not, depending on how much filling you have already in your crust, how much of that stuffing you have, you might not need all 4 tablespoons of butter in there. So add it in little by little, and you're just looking for it to start clumping up. And as soon as it does that, you're done. Anymore, it's going to turn soggy and it's going to be just weird. So I'm going to slowly mix this in. Start off with that much and see how that goes. And to check, you're going to get your hands dirty for this, and you just want to grip it, and if it stays together, you're pretty much good. I could already tell, I don't know about this crust, but there's still very large chunks in here. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit more in there because it's not quite sticking together like I want it to. Alright, and this is looking just about right. Alright, so we're just going to divide this evenly into all of our muffin tin cup things. And then with your fingers or with a spoon, we're just going to pack that down really, really heavily on the bottom of these. Now that they're all firmly packed, we're going to start on our filling. So, like I said, I had my 2 packets of cream cheese softening out in my lovely baking kitchen. They're right about room temperature at this point, so that'll make it easier to mix everything. So I'm just going to dump these into my bowl. One tip for your cheesecake, you want your batter in the end to be super smooth and like silky and pretty much liquid. And one trick with that, so you don't get chunks of cream cheese, is between every added ingredient you want to scrape all the sides of the pan and just get all that cream cheese in the center each time. And then into our cream cheese, we're going to add half a cup of granulated sugar. And at this point, we're going to add our melted chocolate. Now you want to pre-melt this and then let it cool, so you're not putting molten chocolate into your mix here. At this point, I'm going to preheat my oven to 275 degrees. That sounds really low. Most recipes cook their cheesecakes at 350, but I found if you cook it at a lower temperature for a longer time, you get a more even cheesecake. And to our mixture, we're going to add 1/4 cup of our amaretto. So for our instant coffee, I put a tablespoon of the instant coffee in here, and I melted it down with a little bit of cool water. And we're just going to add that to our mix now. Let me just give this a taste before I put the eggs in. I'm so excited and curious about this. Oh my gosh. It's already tasting so good. I could just eat it like that. Oh! I just want to scoop all of that in my mouth. And we're going to give it one last good scrape before we put the eggs in. So we're ready for the eggs. Now I did wait for these to come room temperature, It's better so that your cream cheese and chocolate doesn't seize up with the cold egg. So these are at room temperature, and you want to add them in one at a time. Alright, and there's our filling. As you can see, it's very, very liquidy. It is basically a cheesecake soup. So now that your mix is done, we're just going to put it into our little muffin tins here. There's a lot of filling left over. So this would probably make almost exactly, let's see, 12 plus 6, 18 cupcakes. But I do not have another muffin tin. So I'll probably make some more on my own. But just to let you know, this recipe is going to make about 16 to 18 cupcakes. Alright, so I haven't tried this before. Apparently water baths are supposed to help them cook evenly and not crack and expand too much, which is good because I filled these up to the brim. So I'm going to try that method today and see how it goes. Alright, so I have this pan with some room temperature water, and I'm just going to very gently set these inside here. It's about an inch full, I want to say. Then I'm just going to pop this in my preheated oven, 275 degrees, and I'm going to check on them in about 45 minutes. So I'll see y'all after that. So I went handheld for this just to show you where I'm at right now. Please excuse the disgrace of an oven. I need to clean it. But it's been about 35 minutes and they're actually done now. So I'm going to turn my oven off and I'm just going to show you what they look like right now. Oh, it's hot in there. So as you can see, the tops are pretty much all cooked, the center looks all cooked, and look, it didn't poof up and crack yet. So, to make sure those don't crack or anything, I'm just gonna leave my oven open just about that wide and let it come to a natural cool. And I'm gonna do this for about a half hour. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. They look so good! They didn't crack or anything! Oh my gosh, the top is so smooth. I'm so happy. Now the big question is, how am I going to get it out of this thing? You want to make sure that it's cool enough for you to touch if you're doing this. The water is still a little bit warm, so be careful. Oh my goodness, look at those. Those are gorgeous. I am so happy. I am so excited to eat these. Unfortunately, I cannot yet. I am going to let these sit out and cool for another 45 minutes till they're room temperature, and then I'm going to stick them in the fridge overnight so they can cool and set completely, and then tomorrow I'll frost them and decorate them and we'll eat together, and I'm so excited for that. Oh my gosh, I just want to eat them right now, guys. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Alexa, sing me happy birthday.
Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Alexa. It's so nice to have friends. But we're done! Oh my gosh! My cheesecakes have been sitting in the fridge for a little over 24 hours, I want to say. So they had a ton of time to sit. And I did top them with some ganache. I had a little bit of trouble with that. And then I made my whipped cream with my leftover Oreo filling, so I didn't waste it. So I'm super excited. Oh, I didn't blow up my candle yet. And look how adorable it is! Oh my god, it's so cute! Alright, I'm gonna dig into this. Oh, it's stuck! Well, okay, well, I'm just gonna eat with that in there. Alright. Yum! Yum, yum, yum. Oh my god. Happy birthday to me. It is so densely chocolate, and you can definitely taste the coffee in there. And I'm not really getting any amaretto notes, but it's probably in there. You probably can taste it. And then the Oreo crust, as always, is delicious and crunchy and crispy. Let me try some of that whipped cream by itself with the Oreo in there, the Oreo filling. It tastes like lighter Oreo filling. Yeah, I love cheesecake, I love chocolate, I love coffee, I love all of this, and this is that. So, if you like all of that, this is good for you. Thank you all for joining me for my birthday episode, and I wanted to take this time to thank everyone who's been watching with me from the beginning, and for all my friends and family for supporting me and helping me with recipe ideas and channel ideas. I really appreciate all the support. And if you like this episode, you can press that like button down below there. It's my birthday, so that would be nice if you did that. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and leave a comment for me down below. Thank you guys all for watching again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Alexa, sing me happy birthday.
Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday.